I meant to tell myself this. There's something I always have to remind myself. You see, in the paradigm of time, I'm the continuance of my wonderful intentions, and I already set the future. So, the beginning of physics or the purity of one's intensity of even the orgasmic feeling of the physical reality, especially when it comes to sexual activity in Kama Sutra, and I'm the beginning point of physics of all sexuality, of all enrichment, wealth, chemistry of wonderful perfume, cologne, loving alcohol, cleansing, reality of all existence, even the natural cleaning elements of that, even if they ever had cologne or enriching reasons of forms of even enrichment. Only me, Ralph Elaine Jr. And I show you the sun right here, and then you see me, the real Ra, right here. So you see, the sun is a representation of literally myself, and this is why the sun is in the sky, because it's a representation of myself, and I'm literally here because it's just showing you the wonderful thing I could do ahead of time. In allegory and art, it's showing you how I could light up the place already ahead of time with my intentions, and then on top of it, how I could continue in the in the physical reality until whatever decision I make when to do whatever form I want to be with, or a certain type of energy I want to even have at a time with individuals. But I'm gonna just be real with you. Sometimes I put certain intensity that's too much, a certain type of way on hold, and I nourish the planet. But at the same time, I'm here because everything's within me. But I remember I'm the beginning point of all physics, of all physical reality. I'm in 2019, 2562. Precisely already went to 2019. I mean, 2000, I was already in 1919, 1999, and I even refined and repaired my anatomy a certain type of way, even from the literal blows they tried to give my nervous system. And then they used a girl named Chantel Robinson that almost gave me a martial art blows that tried to accumulate that would have killed China or Asia. They used a girl named Chantel Robinson that tried to damage my nervous system to even my sexual conduct of my mental. And I overcame that and repaired my situation to my physical. So I'm just showing you how real my situation is. Even me reminding myself, even in the paradigm, remember, I'm the beginning point of all physics. I already set the future, and then I'm here recovering, because the thing is I had to recover and wait for a certain time just to be able to recover. Another person, I could never do this another type of way because I had to do it myself. This is why I could sit at a certain time for even my reflection of my consciousness, the year of the reflection. I could know the reason of the beginning of my existence and the core of my existence. I'm here. So my conscience already knows there's never no manipulating, because I can't cause a disease to happen after I done repaired the vital martial art blow that they gave me, because all the hate and jealousy another individual gave me. So even in me in a paradigm would have to acknowledge and honor the fact that I'm here in the physical reality. But I'm gonna just tell you just like this, even in the paradigm of time, I'm gonna say just like this, you know, another person wants to do funny things, but me, I'll tell you, just like in a paradigm of time, I'm a refiner, so I'm already healed. So a paradigm of time, I'll tell you just like this. You see individuals that's jealous about sexual activity. I'm the beginning point of all physics, especially the orgasmic feeling, even when it comes to sexualness of all space, or stars, or moons, or solar system, or galaxies, or universe, or or or, or star clusters, or astrological constellations, or space, gravity, or air, oxygen, skies, lightning, electricity, the vibrations. Me, Ralph Lane Jr. is the point and beginning and the only of all that even make the reason that feelings is even allowed in the physical reality. So even to the Kama Sutra, another person wouldn't even have an orgasmic feeling or have a wonderful, pleasurable feeling if I was in existence. It would have nobody would have had nothing. So I'm the reason of the feeling itself, and this is show you because my quality of my reflection, it reflects a certain type of way. But another person can't have my quality of my reflection, because only when I have sex for certain people from a certain height requirement, they even have a form of pleasurable feelings. My sons, they only can have sex with people that's of a certain height. They have to be like 12. They have to be the inches like 6'12", 7'12", and a tall height because the things that they gotta be able to manage of the physical, of the things they have to conquer because them being lesser beings, so they have to strengthen and keep working hard. Just like you see how they try to wear out my physical by making me walk all the time, all over the place. They're never gonna wear out my physical because I'm gonna have to end up driving. They're gonna have to come to the realization of that. But I'm gonna be real. Another person trying to wear out my physics is showing you the martial art blow I was speaking about with Chantal Robinson, because another person was trying to wear out my mental because they wasn't the person that made existence, and their jealous emotion that caused a situation that tried to fuck up other people's nervous system and the reason of their intellect, or even having pleasure in their life. But if a person doesn't know physics to the quality of the mathematics, they would have never figured out. So the people that was hating on me naturally, even spirits or energies, those were people trying to cause the destruction, for they wouldn't even be able to manifest in the physical reality, the paradigm of time, to have any pleasure because the jealous emotion. So once you see that, you got to know how to handle that and take control of that. It's just like if I have a jealous wife, I have to have a natural regard, especially if she's in the spiritual realm, so she can't even fuck up the reasons of my love or the reasons I have love, to even refine and repair in the paradigm of time. If I already set the future, it came so far, and I'm here. I already set everything, and I'm here. So in the paradigm of time, I'll have to acknowledge that. So I would even have to protect myself from ignorance of feminine beings that wanted to do me wrong in any level of physics or mythology or metaphysics or even spirituality. But at the same time, even with individuals that even cause those type of emotions or conduct in the physical reality or even intensity. And I'm just going to be real with you. So a person, I have to know the reason of the physical reality. So because of me being the wonderful chemistry and refinement of life, one has to remember, they use Chantal Robinson to kill Asia, and they accuse Chantal Robinson, Siobhan Sons, and certain other girls because they wanted to kill Asia, they wanted to kill China, and the vital martial law blow they tried to give them. But me overcoming it is a difference because I made all existence. But them is remember the second in command with according to their star chart of their physical, according to their reasons of their anatomy and their reasons of their education or their intellect. So they would have to overcome what another person tried to do to them, but they're not gonna, don't bother my conscience or my physical, because I'm the one that made you and I'm the beginning of your physics. So if you hinder my reality, it's hindering your life and all existence and all the paradigms. So you would have to make sure that me, Ralph and JR, is happy. So that's just the reality. I just had to remind myself of the reasons of the physical reality, so I could even realize that, and my wives could reflect and remember this in the paradigm of time even as I go forward, because this is like vacation to me. I've been working so hard. I said the future, I have planets that people even try to destroy, like other people. You see other men that's walking, other men that people that try to destroy because they try to take advantage of my quality, and they're trying to wear my physical out, and I'm the one bringing back planets into orbit, putting them in magical. So another person tried to destroy. So these people that's driving, that's not considering me, I should be having a car, I should have everything I want. Those are the people that was trying to wear out my physical, that was trying to destroy the reasons of existence. So even in the physical reality, even the spirits and energies have to realize the reason of regardment, to regard me, to protect me, because I'm the reason that they even have a point or inkling or idea or a view or a form of energy to even be in a habitation and see things of social economics, to want to even be in the physical, and the reason of the force that's already here for them in the physical, for their purity, so they could even be in existence. The things that I did, I don't want to break it down because nobody did it, so I don't have no reason to explain the reasons before you get manipulated and a person cause the end of existence just because of other people's stupidity, because they're jealousy. So even the spirits have to know to regard me in even within myself, because the reason I'm speaking like this, if a person's trying to wear out my physical, make me tired, I have to remind the reason of my anatomy to continue being strengthened and forcing. Don't give up on an individual, because another individual of myself gotta continue in my love, because another person's trying to kill me because they're using ignorance and stupidity. If they try to use ignorance and stupidity, they're killing themselves. And then show me the pleasure of me seeing the disease dying or the infection dying that's trying to kill even the energies within me of myself and the forces, even the possessions and the reason to even possess something. Like, so show me their destruction and make me happy in a way of their physical, not in a form of art. Show me their slothfulness, I mean their physical destruction, so this way I know another person can never manipulate me or manipulate the force, and know not to play or be forced to be reckoned with in the physical reality. So it's just a way of even acknowledging myself, of repairing my consciousness. And for them using Chantel Robinson, Siobhan Swords, and the girls, the 4 girls of the age of Rags, Edge, Blade, and Shield in them, and their mothers to try to destroy me, or any other empress, or the way they try to use Dontor, or some of them to try to depress my reality. Show me the reality of my love. It just showed me that I conquered this situation, that they will never be able to give me a sneaky martial art blow, or a person tried to poison me, or somebody just tried to take advantage of me when I at a young mentality at a time, because they just wanted to get over on people and do fucked up things. So knowing how devious chicks are, and vindictive and jealous, even men, I would have to even know to even prepare for myself. So if a person tries that, they wouldn't even have no consciousness or physical reality. And I already know, because the conscious thoughts I think about as I even note to myself, even as I sit on the stars or lay down with my eyebrows curly hair, it's just to note to myself, just to know how real situations, every time I think about it, even just like wonderful scenes of the beach, or the wonderful vibrations that I have, it's just to be real with myself. But another person trying to manipulate certain things, I hope you find those spirits and energies that's trying to cause the end of the world, and you destroy them, and you destroy the people that's causing that type of conduct of their jealous emotions. And I have to remember and remind myself, I'm the reason of the orgasm. People don't have to believe me, because this is just YouTube. A person could just naturally think, oh, this guy's just good. I'm glad, because I get to be free and walk around. You don't have to believe. When you find out reality, you're gonna find me. But until then, I don't give a fuck. You go continue doing what the fuck you doing until you fucking die, if you have an ignorant mentality. And I just told myself, remember, I'm the beginning point of all, even the physical play. Me, Ralph Elaine Jr. is the beginning. Me, Ralph Elaine Jr. is the beginning point of all physical pleasure. Another person could never separate me from myself, because the sun already identified me. So it's showing you another ignorance that you need to get rid of a certain type of way right there in that red car. So that shit is just shit automatically. I don't even need to know what happens to that shit. That shit could be shit for the rest of his existence. Matter of fact, it shouldn't even have existence. And I don't know that person. It goes without even being. I don't give a fuck about that shit. So I'm just being real with you. So, knowing this in the paradigm of time, seeing the martial art blow and things I'm speaking about, of another person trying to hinder a person's nervous system a certain type of way, and then on top of it, doing funny things, showing you the consciousness and the person that would have literally killed Asia and China, and then we're in Asia, and America's a part of Asia. How could you have that within you? That's embarrassing to all the education that I left. This is why when you tell a person that you show them education as being an emperor, a majesty emperor, and then you see things like that happen a certain type of way. When are you gonna respect yourself to have a dignity, instead of being stupid because of other people that just want to break? I ain't dying with no disease, man. Too bad for you, man. You can go ahead with that shit, man. And I just told you what it is already, so I'm going to just be real. I just have to remember, honor myself, and knowing that I'm the reason of the... me, Ralph Elaine Jr., that I'm looking at myself, is the reason of the orgasmic feeling. Me, Ralph Elaine Jr. And another person trying to use the element at a time is just a person that tried to come back in time, that just came to kill everybody a certain type of way. And I already set the future, and I'm here, and I've been here for a long time, showing you the difference between me and this pieces of shit that try to run back and forth, causing confusion, like they mind-boggling or making your mind dizzy a certain type of way. So you think about that, because regardless of what I do, I've been right here. So good for you, man. I'm out, man. But loved one, I have nothing else to say. So as long as I know the reality, and I know and I know myself knows the reality, I ain't gotta worry about other people's side thoughts of the things that they try to do, even of the reason, of reflection of consciousness that shows me the reason they tried to scheme and the things, the reason why they did what they did. So I don't even give a fuck about the situation because another person wanted that recognition, and then it's really me that it is really me, Raffle and JR, that it is the owner and told you the reason the gas me feel. So I'm just showing you, I already know how funny these individuals try to be. That's a person that should die because they're fucking diseased because of what they just tried. It's just like manipulating my wife. A person wants to come around manipulating people for pussy at a time, and it's showing you they don't care about the reason of the physical habitation. Now the energy forces, how could you light up and feel a wonderful energy? You ain't gonna feel it just off of jerking off. It doesn't certain chemistry doesn't happen for you even in your force of energy if I jerk off. It has to have little physical sex. So that's just a person. Yo, listen, man, I don't got time for suicides or people that's injections. They're just trying to cause a person to die, and they're wanting to inject people in the hospital, telling you they were treating people certain type of way, and all they were doing was causing certain type of intentions of the physical reality. Those people calling me, trying to manipulate me, even at the time the phone call I just received, you should be killing those. Yo, listen, I'm just gonna be real with you. When you figure out how real it is, and then you do what you want to do. I'm just gonna tell you how real it is, and be careful the fucking energies, your stink pussy bitches that's driving around in your elements, that's already killing your elements, that's trying to cause the end of the world, that's taking advantage of your cars and your elements like there was some fucking transformers. You know what I'm saying? So you think about that shit, because it doesn't make no sense dying for some stink pussy. I don't want to be a brute savage because I know I made love. I didn't make it for other people, but since other people have their diseases, and in the hospitals were injecting people, trying to give fucked up intentions of people's consciousness, trying to feel their anatomy because they just wanted to be a gynecologist and all fucked up things, then that's too bad for you, because you know something? My wife didn't realize the Frankenstein story, because you make a chick, and then she doesn't realize the rape that's going on outside, just because the emotions she have that's wrong, and is scared that she gets somebody because another person creates something, another person said you can't make some stupid shit that doesn't fucking know, and then on top of it is a quality that everybody want to take advantage of, and her having such high emotions doesn't realize that if she not precise with her feelings, she will cause the end of the world. And I'm not dying with you, bitch. Either way, you're gonna die by yourself, because I showed you, even when you tried to kill me, you couldn't even do it for yourself. Matter of fact, you even had sisters, that other empresses and energies I made that failed, that fucked up, tried to fuck up even the reasons of spirits that was guidance in life. And then I finished their energy, because the fact is what they did to spirits that was guidance in life of higher intellect, and of disrespecting education and intellect and the quality of education. So I see your entrapment. I see the things you try to cause a frame at a time, and I know the difference. And even if you try to ever get me to fuck up an intellect, I don't fuck with wild emotions when people have education for wonderful equality as a humane condition of humanity. Loved one. Or hyenity.